Oh, baby. Oh, baby, we so back. We so back. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, look at it. How about that? What? Oh, they still work. How about that? What is up, brothers and sisters? This is Akira the Dawn. We in the ever-loving house. And we are so back. B-A-C-K. Back like back of the bus. Back like Iraq. Back like gleeful neocon. Back like Christmas.
Akira. Do you know who Akira the Dawn is?
Of course, he's amazing.
What up, though? What's cracking, baby? How's everybody? It's Akira the Dawn. We broadcasting live from Mexico. We in the all new Dawn Studios. I don't got a name for it yet. I do not got a name for it yet. We just got in here back like El Cristo Rey. Carlitos, what's up? Sean McGarvey, what's up? Amanda Slice Sanity, what's up? Kelly Works, what's up? Amanda Slice Sanity has never left my heart. Yo, you're neither. What's up, Fool Killer? Dave Owen, what's up? Diane Book, what's up? Trevor Grimm, what's up? Cindy Bailey, what's up? Bienvenidos a la gloria del Meaningwave en el vivo. Por siempre. Meaningwave por siempre. And today, don't get it twisted. Baby. We back. I told you that, you know, we was building this studio, brick by ever-loving brick. Brick by ever-loving brick. And that once the studio was built, we would stream again. Studio is built! Spent the past week and a little bit moving in, plugging everything in. It's a lot of work in plugging in a studio. You're like, oh yeah, just move the stuff in, it'll be fine. It's a lot of wiring. It's a lot of remembering how you made things work, remembering how you put things together. You know? It's very, very complicated. For example, you know, if I was to show you over yonder. Oh no, that's above. See over there, right? See over there? Over that side, there's a TV wall and a lot of video equipment doing crazy video stuff. And remembering how the heck I put all that together was crazy complicado. It really was crazy complicado. Remembering how the flipping heck I did that. But we did do it. It's all done. So we've wired the studios all together. It's wired. I'll show you the whole studio one of these days. I've got a beautiful desk over there. It's my first ever studio desk, like super pro studio desk with like a pull-out keyboard drawer and all this stuff. It's got like rack stuff in it and rack-mounted gear and it's all beautiful. You know, I got my music making workstation. I got my video creation station and Akira. We got the you know, this situation, and everything is set up. We got roof mounted activities. We got the lights on the roof. We got microphones on the roof. Actually, we don't got mics on the roof. We got cameras on the roof. We got roof mounted cameras and lights. This has been a dream of mine for years, to have things in such a situation that they're off the floor, they're in the air, they're up in the sky. you know, up in the sky. That's where they should be. That is the correct place. That's the correct place for them to be. I gotta remember, I gotta change cameras and stuff of that nature, you know. And yeah, you know, so we got a studio. I have not had a studio for like a studio that works, a soundproof, sound treated room for a long time, like a very, very, very long time. As some of you all know, you know, it's been a long time. When we started the previous, you know, lot of streams, I was in Los Angeles. I had a studio in Los Angeles. It was in a building. It was in a large building in downtown Los Angeles, and I built a studio with my friend Captain Jack. You know, we took an existing room and we put up audio panels and built a cool sort of desky situation at a big gold gate vocal booth. You know, and I was in there for many years. I invented MEANINGWAVE in there. You know, and it was a beautiful place. And then we got kicked out of there. You know, in what was it, 2020? 2020, one day Tom Hanks started doing weird shit on the internet, and then the next thing you know, they shut down the whole building. You know, I was in there, that guy that Kanye hangs out with, who does the fashion, was in there. The guy who did Cola Bottle Baby that Daft Punk sampled, he was in there with his, you know, being visited by his 90,000 children. You know what I mean? Sometimes they'd come and see me. And, you know, everyone got kicked out. We got, you know, a few hours to get out of there. Some of you maybe were there. You know, I was streaming. Mama Don's like, why are you streaming? You got to pack up the studio. I was like, I said I'd stream. So we streamed, and then we packed up. We had to get out of that studio. I don't know what happened to the Gold Gator booth. I do know what happened to the booth. You couldn't get it through a door. It was giant, it was heavy. We spent months building it. It was this beautiful big golden vocal booth. They would have had to like get that out of the window, and this building, my studio was on like the 15th floor or something like that. They'd have had to, I don't even know if it would fit out the window. Maybe they could have got it out of the window, then with a crane lowered it. They would probably have had to just take it apart with axes or some shit like that, or blow it up with a medium-sized nuke. I don't know, I think of it sometimes. I think, what happened to the Gold Gator booth? Whatever happened to the Gold Gator booth? But we got out of there anyway, and we went back and just set up in the house, you know? I had a big, like, presidential golden curtain. Attached that thing to the wall. It kept falling down and taking pieces of the wall with it, you know? But we did it, and we streamed. We kept on streaming every day. We were streaming, you know? People was having it was a weird time. People were scared of all sorts of stuff. People thought it was going to be like Planet of the Apes. It kind of was like Planet of the Apes. Yeah, we kept on moving, and we were streaming every day. And it was tight, you know, it was fun. Shouts out to everyone who was there. If you was there, make some noise. If you was there in the Gold Curtain in Melrose, home studio days. Yeah, it was IKEA furniture and like a room bedroom and a presidential curtain. We got it cracking. We got it cracking in those days. toast to you. I toast to you. It's a beautiful day to be alive. I got an electrolito. Electrolito bonito. Yeah. Bungie animator Akira is getting swole enough to be the DJ and the bouncer. I just got back from the gym. It was a good gym. On this day, which is miércoles, I do believe, we get a choice of inferior or superior. That's like lower or upper. And usually, basically, most of the girls will go for the lower, and most of the boys will go for the upper. The girls are there to train the pumper. Not all of them, a lot of them. I got a new diet plan, said one of them to me the other day. I said, why is that? She says, I need more on me. I said, what do you mean more on me? She said, mi pumper. I said, I see. You know, we all have our aims. We all have priorities. I was increasing my bench. Anyway, in Mandaslay's sanity. Hey, thank you for the support. God bless. You know, in the rush to get everything set up, and there's a lot of moving parts in this thing, but I haven't actually got a situation where I can read all the comments all the time. I didn't have enough room on the desk for the iPad at the last minute. I was like, oh, there's literally no room for the iPad. It will get in the way of the action camera. If I put the iPad there, it would get in the way of this camera. Anyway, we'll work it out. Ooh-wee! Anyway, we was in, so that's my next studio. It wasn't really a studio. It was just equipment in the house, you know. And then we moved to Texas. Drove all my gear in a van, and some of you all might remember that because we streamed all along the way. We pulled up at the side of the road and we streamed, you know. We went to like stone circles and shit and streamed. We streamed all over the shop. We streamed all over the shop. We got my equipment to Texas, and in Texas we had us a big old house, you know, because the whole thing was we had to get out of LA because LA had turned into the classic dystopian nightmare from the 80s movies, you know. And I had a son, and you'd go out on the street and the cops would shout at you and tell you to put a mask on, and you'd say, "Oh," and you'd pull up your thing and you'd. I can't be living like this. I can't be putting my son through this. So we went to Texas, and it was the smart things to do. Texas was great. We had a lovely year in Texas, and no one told us to put things on our faces or bothered us about any of that weird shit that was going on in 2021. And we streamed every day. Do you remember? We streamed every day. By Jove, it was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. You know? He's got clout. Every day we streamed. It was a beautiful thing. I built a new studio with my hands. I went to Home Depot a lot. I spent a lot of time in Home Depot. Yeah. Spent a lot of time in Home Depot. I always loved Home Depot. You know. Spent a lot of time in Home Depot. Built like acoustic panel walls for this little bedroom in the house, and then next to the bedroom there was an open area at the top of the landing, and I turned that into a streaming studio. So I had a little recording studio in a bedroom and a streaming studio at the top of the landing, and it was like big green screen all around, and there was lights and stuff. And it took a while to get together, and when we got it together, it was great, you know? It was great, wasn't it, Robert Easley? I miss the daily streams. Great music and talking with friends every day. Daily streams, eh? Imagine that. You know, so I had a place. Here's the thing, it's difficult to do a daily stream if you've got to set everything up every time. You want to be able to just step in, it's there. You want your lights to be ceiling mounted. You want a camera to be situated just there so you ain't got to worry. You know? How else can you do it? We had that in Texas. We had it in Texas for a year. Well, then we had to leave the country. Temporarily, you know, we got a new visa. I was on the Alien of Extraordinary Ability visa, a visa that they give people who are British and want to live in America. You have to prove that you can do things that no one else in the country can do, that you are very specifically talented, that you have something to offer to the country. You have to prove things with, you have to have like press and stats and awards and all manner of proofs that you're an epic individual, you know? And I had those things, you know, and I spent a lot of money on the visa acquisition process and all that sort of thing. You know, it was a great time at that point. We were streaming every day. Chris Champagne was there. What up, baby? Appreciate the support. So checking in. My hands were covered in pie. Filling prep for tomorrow. I was there morning and night for those streams. Epic. Morning and night. We were twice a day. We were in the morning on Twitch. We were in the evening on YouTube. We were. That's what was going on. It was great. Oh my goodness. But yeah, anyway, I got that new visa, and there was some palaver with getting the visa. And by the time we got the visa, the lawyer says, right, you got the visa. You got to leave the country right now. You have to go out of the country. You have to go to an embassy. You have to get your visa stamped. You know, bap. You have to stamp that visa, and then you come back in. And I'd done it a bunch of times before. Take a couple of weeks. So you know, we pack a couple bags, and we go, shit. Where should we go? I thought, let's go Cancun. I always wanted to go Cancun because I like true romance. You ever see that movie, True Romance? It's a great movie. And at the end, no spoilers. I don't want to spoil you, but they go Cancun at the end. So I always wanted to go Cancun. The night before my wedding, which was 10 years prior to that, night before my wedding, I watched True Romance on my own, drank some whiskey. And I thought to myself, 10 years... I will take you there, wife. I'll take you to that beautiful beach. And so that's what we did. We went to Cancun. And then it turned out, because of that whole Tom Hanks disease situation, getting a visa appointment was not as easy as normal, and there was a big wait, and it was going to take a few months or something. So we're like, all right, we'll chill here. I have my laptop. I've got a little keyboard. I can keep making music on that, you know. We got an Airbnb. I set up a little studio in the Airbnb. Which number studio is this? I don't know. And then people said, hey, you should go Playa del Carmen. You'd like Playa del Carmen. It's 45 minutes away from Cancun. So we drove down to Playa del Carmen. We booked an Airbnb. I told you about how I got the place in Texas. The way I found out a house in Texas was I went on Zillow and I went on a map and I went, that looks good. And I literally just like pinned the tail and donkeyed into a map and zoomed in, and there was a bit of a lake and I thought that looks nice. And the first house I saw was the house we moved into. That's like how men shop, you know? You know, a man shops. He walks into a store. He just goes towards the aisle. It has the thing. He picks it up. That works. That's good. He gets it. That's how I got our house in Texas. But then we were going to, you know, this Playa del Carmen was looking for Airbnb. And it'd been pretty, you know, intense. Like, pack up your life, get out the country. Oh, shit. get out your house. Oh shit, looks like you can't go back to your house for a while. Okay, fuck. You know, it's disruptive. You got a wife and a son. So I was like, we got to find somewhere nice, you know. So I spent hours and hours looking on Airbnb for like a nice place, and I found a nice place, and so we booked it, and then and we were all happy, and then I realized it was charged. The price was per person, so I just booked it for one person. There was 3 of us, so it was actually going to cost like 3 times as much as I thought, which put it completely out of our budget, right? I remember this now. I'd forgotten about all this stuff. So we wrote a letter to the lady who was like, you know, running the Airbnb, and kind of explained a bit of the situation. It was just like not too much, and she let us come to the place and not pay 3 times as much. And I forgot about this. We were in Cancun. One of the first things I did when we got to Cancun was I went and bought a CRT television, that CRT television over there, so I could keep making music videos in the manner that I was making music videos, you know. So when we got to Playa del Carmen, like we had, you know, our bags and a great big CRT television, and we turn up. And I don't think people normally get to Airbnbs like that, you know. And the housekeeper let us in, and I'm staggering under this. Staggering, by the way, I'm staggering under this CRT TV. It's really heavy, this CRT. I'm like, I can barely walk. And yeah, we got in that place, and there was a lovely swimming pool. The place we'd been in Cancun, we'd been a few places, and the place we'd just come from was basically pretty gnarly. It was pretty dark. It was a bit depressing. It made Hercules sad. And we got to the Playa del Carmen place, and it was really, really beautiful. You'll have seen it on pictures probably, because I've been here ever since. We've been here ever since. I remember we walked in, and Hercules saw the pool, and he just ran and jumped into it fully clothed. And under the water, he was like, he was like talking under the water, and he came up, and he goes, Dada, do you want to know what I said under the water? I said, what? He goes, I said a bad word, Dada. I was like, okay. I said, what? He goes, he said, I'm so fucking happy. He was a happy boy. He was a happy boy. And we were a happy family, you know, because it was a lovely place. And so we were there, you know, and we became friends with the people who owned the place. And I started going to the local gym. It was nice. Anyway, then it turned out that we could get a visa appointment. However, it turned out that we couldn't actually go back to the USA because we weren't vaccinated. So we couldn't go back to the USA. So I guess it was like, well, looks like we're going to stay. And so we did. And I did some streams. You know, I'd set up my equipment in the bedroom. In Hercules' bedroom, there were 2 bedrooms, and Hercules' bedroom was also my studio, you know. There was a shelf, and I had the laptop there. I made the Theo Von album, you know. I made that Theo Von album, and yeah, on a bookshelf in Hercules' bedroom with a laptop and some bits and bobs, you know. And then they had another little like little one room casita on the grounds where we are, and we rented that, and I turned that into a little studio. Don Studios number, I don't know, you know. It was like big enough to have like a bed, and it had a shower and a sink and a bed in it and a toilet in it, this little room. And I filled it, and I, you know, took some of their furniture, like a bookshelf and like a laundry thing, and I turned that into a standing desk. I forgot I've been standing up ever since. I used to sit down to work, and then when I got to Mexico, I could barely stand. I was like, my back and everything was so fucked. I can't remember what it was called. I had some issue with my spine from sitting down for many hours, trying to get that last Jordan Peterson album finished, knowing that I was going to have to leave the country and be out of my studio, you know. And I went to see a spine doctor, a back doctor, Akira, and he told me I had to stand up. You know, he said you use a ironing board. I was working on an ironing board for a while. Isn't that crazy? I was working on an ironing board. He said to me, he cracked me, you know, and he hugged me like that, and he did a thing, and he said, you remind me, you remind me. He goes, the way that you English say, you have that word fortnight, too weak, you too weak. He changed my life, that guy. He said, you're too weak, and that just preyed on me. I was like, shit, I am too weak. This is very true. That's why I started going to that gym and got strong. Yeah, that's one of the reasons God put us here in Mexico, so I could get strong, you know. So I was making albums in Hercules' bedroom, you know, but then we got that little room, and then that was able, and I was like getting this, you know, that like squishy soundproof stuff you get on Amazon or whatever, like egg box type shit. I was buying like a box of that every week or so as I could afford it, and sticking it to the wall, and the room eventually stopped sounding like a big cavity reverb hole, and was at the point I was able to record some vocals in there. You know, we made some songs. You know, I did a few streams. It was difficult to stream because there really wasn't enough room for anything to be in any kind of position and what have you. But we did some streams in there. I made a lot of music, you know, all the music that's been made since 2020 has been in kind of unideal circumstances. But certainly everything since May of 2021 has been made in cafes. It's been made in Airbnbs. Like half of that Jocko record and a big bunch of the Dunewave record were made in Airbnbs in cafes in Costa Rica while I was trying to sort out my Mexican visa. I spent a bunch of time in Costa Rica trying to sort out a Mexican visa. It's like, well, we can't go back to the USA because we're not vaccinated, and they don't like people who are not vaccinated in the USA anymore. So we're going to be in Mexico. Mexico is wonderful. We've found some wonderful people here. But that's you still got to legally, you know, move to Mexico. You can't just rock up and chill. So that was a whole thing. But yeah, so all this music you've been hearing has been made in unideal circumstances, you know? And I think that's really important. I think that's really important. You get a lot of people, they talk about, people talk about routines, right? And it's like, yeah, I got my routine, I got my special routine, and, you know, I get up at a certain time, I do a certain thing, and I brush my teeth with a certain thing, and I have a certain cookie, and I do a certain walk, and all of this stuff. And people get into this thing, I need all my routine stuff so I can act optimally. But it's like, you need to be able to act optimally when your whole routine doesn't exist anymore. You need to be able to continue to act and execute exactly as you were, no matter what the new circumstance is, you know? That's the most important thing. And if you can do that, then you can do anything. And then if you've actually got a stable situation and a routine, then you really get to shine and go supernova, you know? You know, I said in 2018 that I was going to enter the zone and I was not going to leave. And that meant I had to keep moving and keep making music and keep doing it every day, you know? Said I was going to go all in. I was going to quadruple down on this MEANINGWAVE thing. And so, you know, we lost that home and I lost my studio, and then I lost another home, I lost another studio, and then lost another home, I lost another studio, and so on and so forth. But all the time kept moving and kept making that music and still kept doing it, right? About this time last year, it was like last Christmas, our friends Benji and Juanita, who own this kind of compound that we was renting our place in. You know, I was in that little one room making music, and they had a Russian girl next door, and she was like banging on the walls. Like, I was trying to record vocals for, I don't even know what it was. What record came out like this in January? Anyway, I'm trying to make music with people banging on the door. And like Juanita and Benji, they love MEANINGWAVE, by the way. Like our friends that we found here, they love MEANINGWAVE. They're very much MEANINGWAVE enjoyers. They're people of culture and taste, you know. Anyway, they were like, how about like, you know, we build a studio down there next to the, I call it a strip club. Juanice has got like a pole rehearsal studio where she practices her exotic pole with her homies, you know. And they're like, how about we build a studio down there, and you can plan it out, and, you know, plan out, you know, what you want it to be like and all that sort of thing. So we that's what we've been doing. That's what we did. We built brick by brick. There was nothing here. Where we are now, there was nothing. And now there is something. There is a structure. It has no windows. I didn't want no windows. I didn't want no room for mosquitoes to get in. And it's you know, it's treated. It's sound treated. It's sound proofed. So I can make a whole load of noise and they can't hear nothing out there and I can't hear them in here is the idea. You know, it's got like a fucking $3,000 door. It's got a door that's like some military grade, like nuke proof door. The walls are like multiple layers of like concrete and weird rubber stuff. At one point, when the inside of here looked like a sex dungeon. And it took a long time. It took a lot of money, and it took a lot of you know, all the blood and all that sweat and all those tears that people talk about. Our lovely friend Pao like designed like the desk and the whole thing really. The ceiling rig. I always wanted it was my dream to have a ceiling rig. Now we got a ceiling rig. Oh! Very happy to have a ceiling rig. God Lord. So now, as of last week, for the first time in years and years and years, I finally have somewhere to make music in. That's built to make music in. It's got room for I've got a keyboard now. Here's the thing, I didn't even mention this as part of the story earlier, but like, you know, it wasn't just getting locked out of the country. It was like all my stuff is still in Texas in storage. I had to, you know, it wasn't just like, you know, getting the soundproofy stuff bit by bit as we could afford it. It was like wires. It's like, I can afford a USB cable this week. You know what I mean? It was like getting the bits of stuff. And now for the first time in so many years, I got a desk. It's got like I could play my keyboard. I could just play a keyboard as I'm making music. A big part of the whole zone inhabitation thing is about reducing friction, you know? Friction is what pulls you out of the zone. And now here I am, I got a roof mounted rig. I got a keyboard I can access. I got screens. I got lights on the roof. And here's what was missing. Like I said, you know, we kept making music. But one thing that we've not been able to do since 2021, it's basically my birthday 2021, when we lost that our streaming studio in Texas, is we have not been able to stream with any kind of regularity. We've not been able to hang out. That's what's been missing. What's been missing from the whole equation is you. You have been missing and we have been missing you. Well, we need not be apart any longer, brothers and sisters. We're here now. This is happening right now. We're streaming. Look at this. Look. I can see you, Calais, Creed, D-Man, Fool, Killer, Bleat, Llama, Scoops. Like, I can play music. There are lights. I even have an overhead. I haven't had an overhead camera, you know, since 2021. We got an overhead camera, brothers and sisters. How do you feel about that? Boys are back in town, says Calais. Mass Supreme, let's go. You know what I mean? What up, Andrew Kamaromi? What up, Haley? What up, Cree? What up, D-Man? What up, Bleep? What up, Scoops? What up, Francis? What up, Geek Squad, Squid, Gandhi, West Intro, Cindy, Demolition Daddy. Look at all these bad motherfuckers. Felicidades, says Cindy. Gracias and bienvenidos. Bienvenidos! Bienvenidos! Y Don Studios. I don't know what it's called yet. We're going to work that out. But after everything, for the first time since Tom Hanks rocked up and messed up the world in 2020, for the first time since then, Akira the Don has a proper soundproof, sound-treated, wired-up studio to make music in, to stream in, to broadcast live from the peak of recruited civilization in. We did it! We made it! I'm so proud of this community. Man, and the chat goes crazy. What up, chat? How y'all doing? How is everybody? How is everybody out there? How have you been? How's about a nice international high five to, to get us back in the situation. International high five. Let me know where you are and in one word how you're feeling. Scoops82 says it's great to see Mazlantis rise once again. Wave Riders!
Wave Riders, mount up.
I mean, come on, baby. It's crazy, right? You think of all we've actually been able to achieve working out of Airbnbs and cafes and things of that nature since 2021. Imagine what we can achieve now. Andrew Kamaromi, baby, return to the Mars once again. We're in a house. Right? Shit. Oh my goodness. La Casa del Meaning, Carlitos. Oh my goodness. International high five. We're about to do that international high five. That thing we do. We do! That thing we do. You know what I mean? Ow. Alright, let's see. Shout out to everybody looked in. Oh my goodness. Bleat Llama. We are watching Akira the Don ascend to Super Saiyan. Yo. Someone was asking me, I think it was my wife, what my fitness aims were, or like what I was trying to do. Because I guess I am a little bit bigger than last time you all saw. But I realized that, it's always mapped out when you're little, isn't it? And I would say it's the He-Man figure. You know what I mean? Aiming at looking like a He-Man figure. 86 He-Man figure with the elastic in the legs and all that. Back off. Back. Yo, smash that like, all that. Who said that? Nerdbot said that. You know what I mean? Something is better than nothing, says Bleat Llama. Much love, D-Man. Yo, Matthew Felty, what's cracking? Shaky, what's up? Let's see where people are. Pure Vibration says Geek Squad. Akira made himself the Meaning Dungeon, Spagandi. Hey, so good. Meaning Base. Hey, Meaning Base. I like that. Scoops82. Meaning Cave, said Calais. I said that earlier. That's funny. It is like a cave in here. The Meaning Cave. Fool Killer says the patented ATD incremental improvement process. That's right. That's what it is. Incremental improvements. Bye-bye. D-Man says yes. I've missed this and everyone so much, says Cindy. We miss you too. Robert says thanks, missed you too. Mazlantis 3.0 says Scoops. Boys are back in town, says Calais. What up, Haley Lane? Maz is in session, says D-Man. Maz Supreme, let's go. Yeah. What the fling? Welcome back, brother. Get after it. Thank you, Landy Lurch. Thank you for the support. Happy Thanksgiving. Don says take the power back. Shaky says woo, sounding wonderful, says Mike Can. I forgot to even ask, does it sound okay? I'm assuming it does. We did do tests. Telegram stream parties are coming back, bro, says Calais. Maz lives, says Haley Lane. Maz never left. Formidable. CrossFit Warriors always win, says Carlitos. Ain't that real? Ain't that real? Yo, it's been so long. TR says, what up? Internasi high five, says Bleat Llama. Maryland feeling home, says Fool Killer. Brother Grim, MN feeling great. Carlitos, Brazil, says Hola Legends, Leyenda. David Poblete says San Francisco, good. Andrew Komaromi, back baby, return of the Maz once again. Calais Works, Florida checked in, flow. Robert Easley, Bolingbrook IL, feeling good. D-Man, Tri-State, Demolition Daddy, Boston vibing. Andrew Pullman, splash, splash, splash. WMIV, Maryland, feeling refreshed. TR, Washington State, doing great. Beeble Brooks 82, wow, I didn't expect it to be so sweet in here. What are you chatting about? It's always sweet in here. That's what we do. Tyler Durden, Anaheim, CA, feeling meaningful. Haley Lane, Lone Star State of Texas, checking in, vibing. Cedric Tesh in the car, lovely. Geek Squad, Si Se Puede. Chris Champagne, Massachusetts, grateful for being above ground. Cree 84. What up, Cree 84? Welcome to level 1. I got a thing. Yeah, I do. Welcome to level 1, baby. You get to download mixes. You get the free mixes. You also be getting this. Cindy Bailey, East Middle Tennessee, feeling grateful. Stay Dugan, splash. Mike Can, what's up? Meaningwave exists, says Landy Lodge. Josh is in Montana, USA. Carlitos, La Casa del Meaning. Oh my goodness. How many things to do? Spagani's in Florida and is thankful. Josh is in Montana, feeling Rocky Mountain high. Charlotte Wewell Narkiewicz is in the house, is grateful to be here with you all. Hello, baby. Make some noise for Meaning Wife. Meaning Wife. Oh my goodness, Haley Lane says Akira has the power. You know what I mean? Calais says he's on fire. Where is that button?
Aye. Perfect.
No. I gotta remember where all my buttons are. Yo, Christina W says, gotta be superhero fit when you're a dad. That's true. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, oh my goodness. Kyla. Thank you for the super chat, you blessed thing. Says, thank you, Akira. Your Christmas lo-fi is my life. Hey, well, guess what? You about to be happy. Guess what's dropping on Friday? Lo-fi Christmas 6 is dropping on Friday. Lo-fi Christmas 6 is dropping on Friday. How about that? That's going to be fun. We're all going to be together to listen to that. Truly, we have an international audience, and truly, this is an international high five. Whoa! Oh!
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Oh!
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Scoops 82, you bad man. God bless.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it is gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will
bus to the bus. Whoa-oh-oh. 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 Whoa-oh-oh.
You've heard of animals chewing off a leg to escape a trap? That's an animal kind of trick. A human would remain in the trap, endure the pain, feigning death that he might kill the trapper and remove a threat to his kind. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? To determine if you're human. Be silent. It burns. Silence. His world emptied of everything except the hand immersed in agony. He thought he could feel skin curling black on that agonized hand, the flesh crisping and dropping away until only charred bones remained. Pain stopped. Enough. Take your hands from the box, young human, and look at it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. He jerked his hand from the box, stared at it astonished. Not a mark. No sign of agony on the flesh. He held up the hand, turned it, flexed the fingers. She sniffed. A human can override any nerve in the body. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it is gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. When the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey.
Ay, in comparing sins, the way that people do, Theophrastus says those done out of desire are worse than those done out of anger.
Which is good philosophy.
The angry man seems to turn his back on reason out of a kind of pain and inner convulsion. But the man motivated by desire, who is mastered by pleasure, seems somehow more self-indulgent, less manly in his sins. Theophrastus is right and philosophically sound to say the sin committed out of pleasure deserves a harsher rebuke than the one committed out of pain. The angry man is more like a victim of wrongdoing, provoked by pain to anger. The other man rushes into wrongdoing on his own, moved to action by desire. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now.
What up, Scoops82? Appreciate the support, you bad man. Bleed Llama, appreciate you, says 321 high five. Iron Edge Media says God bless and glad to see you back in the mix.
You
live life right now. Yeah, make some noise for Marcus Aurelius.
If the gods exist, then to abandon human beings is not.
It's Thanksgiving Eve, how about that?
Gods would never subject you to harm.
Nah.
Never.
And if they don't exist, or don't care what happens to us, what would be the point of living in a world without God's or providence? Well, they do exist. They do care what happens to us. And everything a person needs to avoid real harm, they've placed within him. If there were anything harmful on the other side of death, they would have made sure that the ability to avoid it was within you. If it doesn't harm your character,
How can it harm your life?
nature would not overlook such dangers through failing to recognize, or because it's thought and but was powerless to prevent or correct them. To prevent or correct them. Hey, no one ever, through inability or incompetence, makes such a mistake as to let good and bad things happen indiscriminately to good and bad alike. Aye, good and bad alike. Aye, good and bad alike. But death and life, success and failure, pain and pleasure, wealth and poverty, all these happen to good and bad alike.
Aye.
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 But death and life, success and failure, pain and pleasure, all these happen to good and bad alike. And they aren't even noble nor shameful, and hence they're even good.
Not bad.
You could leave life right now. But have to tell me what you do and say and think. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now. But have to tell me what you do and say and think. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's Akira the Don right there. Plus Marcus Aurelius. Before that, you heard A Litany Against Fear from the Dunewave Odyssey LP. A lot of people said that is the album of the year. I do not disagree. I thought that was a very, very amazing album. Very amazing album that is available on CD and cassette. I haven't really had time to take this in and enjoy it properly, I've got to say. That exists. That Dunewave exists on a CD. And a cassette, a spice-infused, beautiful thing. It bloweth my mind. It bloweth my mind, and it really is a beautiful thing. You can get those at meaningwave.com. I should also mention it's the annual Black Friday sale at meaningwave.com, which is pretty amazing timing. Basically, I got this studio got finished last week. The very night I finished. Another great segue there. Marcus Aurelius Meditations Volume 2, which I've been working on for a very long time. But I seriously kind of set about it, and I got it written the writing process was finished in June, I believe, and I've been working on the production process since then. And finished Meditations at like 2 a.m. last week. Basically the last night. It was literally the last night I was in little Airbnb studio over there. I gotta tell you, Meditations Volume 2. I mean, you know, we've done some good records over here, you know. Oh my goodness. There's a bunch of like chats and things, super chats I missed, I think. John McGarvey says, hope you enjoy giving thanks. Spagandi joined and became a member at level 1. Brother Grim, who is level 2, says, great to have you back, brother. Are you taking requests tonight? I don't know. Sagittarius says, aloha and happy American Thanksgiving. What a surprise this is. It's nice to be surprising, isn't it? Iman the Sly Sanity, appreciate you. You know, Chris Champagne said, bop, bop, bop. Jeff said, love and warm memories to Don family from the Jeff. And then I can't read the rest of it because it's stuck. From the Jeff family. Hey, thanks. Says, have never looked back. Good for you. Let's Plant Paradise says, plus MEANINGWAVE, the words of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. You know. And in case you all don't know, if you hit the link tree in the description, a link tree, Akira the Don, there's a link in there to where you can send us your ideas, and those go into a handy database, and I check that out. That's something I check. And so you should do that. Send in links or whatever, any ideas you have. I do. Some songs have been born from that. Some amazing songs have been born from that database. So Scoop says it's great to see Mazlansis rise once again. Andrew says, back baby, return of the Maz once again. That's right, Papa. That's right, Pappy. Create4, what's up? Welcome to level 1. Glad to have you here. Thank you for your support. What up, Landy Lodge? Welcome also to level 1. Thank you for the support. Kyla, what's up? Scoops82, what's up? Says he gifted a MEANINGWAVE membership. That was very nice. You know, God bless all of you. Thank you, Holly Alsop. Says Goddess bless. That's right. Goddess bless. So we're in the house, and what was that? I was telling you about Meditations 2. So yeah, Meditations 2. You know, we made some great records. Dune Wave, great record. Hang on a second. Yeah, I gotta put the AC on. It is hot it is hot here in the Meaning Cave. I say pinche calor. I say pinche calor aquí. Contigo. Anyway, yeah, Meditations Volume 2. Come on. Are you kidding me, Chris Gardner? Hello from Nashville. Are you kidding? Honestly, I've made some pretty good records in my life. I've been involved in some pretty good recordings. Meditations Volume 2 is by far the greatest thing I've had anything to do with. It is crazy. It is insane. It is an insanity. Every single song is an absolute classic masterpiece. It is fucking bonkers. It is bonkers. I had a real vision going into it. I knew exactly what I wanted it to sound like. All that. Big part of the vision was, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been developing over the past, basically since Meditations 1, a style of percussion on certain records where I'm combining live drumming with programmed drums, and it's kind of like a drum symphony, like massive drums. And so I wanted to get a really, really good drummer. A really good drummer who could do like sort of full-blown punk, pop, rock and roll, like A real proper like live drummer to play on the record. And that happened. That got manifested. Pete Parada, Leander, Pete Parada, formerly of The Offspring, now of The Defiance, is playing drums on a number of songs on Meditations 2, and they are flipping amazing. They are insane. Fool Killer says, objectively the best ATD album for me is always the next one, though I have some favorites here and there. Yeah, you're right. It's me too to a degree, but like, this is crazy. This is like next level. This is a proverbial madness. Like, you know, this was basically, you have this, life works in, it's never just this constant upward like that, right? It's like a video game or something. You go along, you beat a load of bosses, then you go to the next level, right? It'd be like that. Like, I'd be cruising around being a certain size, and then suddenly I'll go boom, and I'll be bigger. And I won't have like done anything special that week. I'll have been working real hard for months and months and months, and then one week I'll just. And so it was with this record, working real hard, level up, and then suddenly, boom! Boom! Like firmament piercing, pew. Angie Komaromi says, so stoked for Meditations 2. Flag Hat Film says, the Don is back. Welcome back, Mass for Life. Yeah! Yeah! You better be so that's coming. That's coming very, very soon. Yeah, like I said, I finished doing my work on that last week, basically. Then we moved in here. Then we did a stream as soon as we could. I was trying to stream on like Sunday. Setting up streams takes a long time. This is why it was so difficult to be streaming over the past year or two. Like when I was literally having to put it together every single time, it's just very difficult. You see how we get down over here. Like this ain't no middle of the mall operation. Like, you know, we got like a little mixing board here. We got like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on to make this happen. You know what I mean? To get this cracking. But yeah, so we did. And oh yeah, and it's, I think I was getting to the point. Oh yeah, there's a sale. We've got our sale. Where's our sale? There we go. Look, we've got a sale. How about that? You can see it. It's November. It's our Black Friday sale. It's our biggest sale ever. We've never actually done this big a sale. It's literally 25% off everything. Everything is 25% off. And then some of the digital stuff is up to 50% off. So that's already, and then 25% off of the top of that. So that's up to 75% off. But like, yeah, if you wanted to copy one of these CDs just for this little period of time, you can get 25% off. This is, you know, just this week. And then it goes back to normal for the rest of the year. And we have some cool new shit. Who was just saying, who just said, did Fool Killer just say he's bought one of the MTVs? Did Fool Killer just say he's bought one of the MTVs? Yeah, he did. He said just bought the Meaningwave TV shirt. Look, we got a Meaningwave TV shirt. Isn't that cool? Where is it? Well, it's there on that picture. You can see it. But if you go to featured, that's one way of navigating. Featured products. It's one of the featured products. There it is. And that also comes in long sleeve. Is that up yet? Shouts out to Jason, who's been getting these in the shop, getting this stuff together. Where's the long sleeves? Men. Navigating my website. Hey, come back, men. There we go. Long sleeves. Let's see the long sleeves. Can we see it in here? New to old. Okay, maybe it's not up. If it's not up yet, it'll be up in a minute. There is a long sleeve of that, and there's some epic new hoodies coming, and you know, it's Meaningwave. We've got epic stuff. We have epic stuff. Look, hats are back. We got hats back. You get them in different colors. and get a nice pink meaning wave hat like that. Is baby pink, is very pretty. You know what I mean? That's delightful. You can get this one. Isn't that nice? Look, Akira Peanuts white cotton hoodie. Isn't that lovely? There's Akira playing on his little MPC thing there, that's on a box to rise it up to a proper level. Muy bonito. You know what I mean? Some classics are back. People have been asking for certain things to come back, and we brought them back just for this week, and then they'll probably be gone again. Meaning Wave Lum is back. The True Romance is back. The Terminator, Meaning Wave, Terminate Nihilism is back. You know, certain things is back. So go check that out. 25% off everything with code BF23. BF23. And yeah, that includes like CDs and vinyl and posters and digital bundles. We got some new digital bundles, by the way, that people have been asking for, as well as the all everything bundle, which is always very popular. Everything, 50% off, and then a further 25% off. That's crazy. That's 75% off. Oh my goodness. We've got the all masterpieces bundle that's got all of the Meaning Wave masterpieces records in one bundle. We've got the Meaning Wave mixtapes bundle, which is the first time that's been available. A lot of these you can only get if you're a supporter of the channel, if you're on the Patreon or the Bandcamp subscriber or whatever, right? Look at all these millions of mixtapes. But now you can, if you wish, get them all as part of this bundle. And there's a lot of mixtapes. These are all the mixtapes I've made since 2018, which is 76. That's quite a lot. Oh yeah, there's a thing. Check this out. This is crazy. This needs updating. Jason, this needs updating. That text needs updating. I don't know if Jason's listening or if he's asleep. He should probably be asleep. But because that's wrong. Where's that song gone? Come back. We hit 100 albums. The most recent album put us on 100 albums. I didn't realize at the time, otherwise I'd have had a celebration or something. But yeah, we've done 100 albums. 100. I should do like 100 album stream or something. Right? 100 albums. We got 100 albums. How about that? That's crazy, right? A lot of numbers have been hit lately. Yesterday, they sent me an email saying that we've now got 50,000 followers on Spotify. So shouts out to the 50,000 people who are following us on Spotify. And 150, 60 or whatever thousand that listen every month on Spotify. Shouts out to you. PZR Cat says, do you outsource your web design for merch? You mean my web design? You mean the website itself? No, we do that. The merch itself, I design most of it. Sometimes outsource stuff. That, for example, that Peanuts illustration, that was a commission I got somebody to do. Happy 100 says D-Man, thank you. I think we should do a 100 album stream. I don't know what the format of that would be. Cree says deserves a stream. A lot of things deserve streams. So many things, loads of things have been happening, you know, that deserve streams, and I haven't been able to do stream. So many things have been happening that deserve streams, haven't been able to do a stream. Do you understand? That hurts me. Like, that hurts me. I know it hurts you, and you got to understand that it hurts me too. You know what I mean? It's hurt all of us. It's hurt all of us. We have all been hurting, you know, for too long. We've been hurting for too long, and but we ain't gotta hurt anymore, brothers and sisters. We don't gotta hurt no more. We ain't gonna hurt no more. So yeah, anyway, what I would do if I was you is open up a tab, go meaningwave.com and go find yourself something nice. You deserve it. Think you deserve it. And you know, Christmas is coming, and you want to get your Christmas sorted. You want to get all your loved ones special MEANINGWAVE Christmas gifts. That's what I suggest. And speaking of Christmas, as I said, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. The day after Thanksgiving, we can officially get into Christmas, and no one can be angry about it. And that means that Lo-Fi Christmas 6 is dropping on Friday. Come on, make some noise. Yeah, D-Man says Peanuts Akira for the win. Cyber Bison says we wavy again with some nice emoji placement. Fool Killer says I do, don't I? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Number one Jim fan says smash that like. Yeah, you better smash that like. How are we doing on likes? I haven't been paying attention to such things. Do we have a healthy like distribution? Do we have... Shaky Pavel, Lo-Fi Christmas 6. Woo! Calais says blessed and thankful. Yo, me too, Calais. Hace pinche calor. Chingada madre, hace pinche calor. Calais says 140 likes achieved. Hey, that's nice. Congratulations. Thanks, bro. Shouts out to one and all. It's lovely to see you all here. Isn't this nice? Isn't it nice to be here? Let me know how you're feeling about being here in the chat. Is it nice to be here? Is it nice to be hanging out with everybody again? Hey, here's the thing. If it's your first time here, drop a wave emoji in the chat. And if it's you've been here more than once, drop 2 wave emojis in the chat. Fool Killer says, "'Tis the season to be wavy, starting Friday through Lo-Fi Christmas is appropriate year-round." That's right. That's right. Tomorrow, we're all going to be very thankful. And then it's Christmas. Yeah. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is, says Broken Umbrella. I agree. Fool Killer's been here before. Stay Dugan has been here before. Richard Mack is happy to be back. Carlitos has been here before. Brother Grimm has been here before. Haley Lane says, "Wave it up, Mass Bros." Ryan Phillips, what's up? How you doing? It's great to be back with the gang, says Robert Easley. Hi, I'm new here, says XX Madra X Triple XX. All your exclamations are lies. Look at all these returning Righteousness Peoples, Sensi Beats, Beeble Brox 82, Clay, Osivian, Vox Vartus. Charlotte has been here before. You've been here before, baby girl. Sheila's been here before. Osivian never left. Averaging Autism is brand new in the house. What's up? Make some noise for Averaging Autism. Lovely to see you. Well, that's crazy. That imagine just this being your first time. Years and years of Meaningstream history. I was on Twitch the other day. I dropped in on Steve Disco Newsom. He got very emotional. He said, "I've been waiting for this day. I knew this day would come." He said, "I just didn't know when." We used to DJ on Twitch in the mornings and hang out with the Twitch streamers, you know. It was very nice. He said, "Chat, it's Akira the Don. One of the greatest streamers of all time." So one of the greatest DJ stream of all time. Classic Meaningstream was the greatest DJ conversation hybrid stream of all time, and pretty much the only one of its nature. Those that were there understand. Those that were there know the truth. We used to stream every day, and it was pretty nice. Who enjoyed daily streams? Shaky says, I found many users on Twitch for you, Akira. Isn't that nice? Hey. What? Hey, I did enjoy those daily streams, says Full Killer. Every 12 hours, says XOX. Calais says, can confirm Akira's daily streams are far and away the greatest DJ sets to ever grace the airwaves. Haley Lane says, daily streams were a blessing beyond imagination. Becca H, daily streams, enjoyed them, I did. Fire Everything says, it was a great time, got me through the whole Tom Hanks disease. Sheila says, it was epic. Me, please, and thank you. Richard Max says, got me feeling excellent every morning. I love the dailies. Cree84 says, never missed a morning stream. Calais says, I wax soliloquic about Akira's 24 Magic Smells Like Teen Spirit Axel F transition. It changed my music-loving life. Oh, I forgot about that one. Demolition Daddy says, sacrifice touched my soul. If you recall, we paused the daily streams. I believe it was March 21. So we'd been doing it daily, twice a day for over a year. So it was like, let's have a little pause. I just made that Naval album, and he was talking about how a busy calendar and a busy mind will, fuck your ability to do great things in this world. So I was like, all right, I need to pause. Let's take a little break. And then we got locked out of the USA. And I just wasn't able to stream. But the thing is, now I've got this new studio. And things are all set up and they work. I mean, it is quite nice. Hang on. Let me see. Hello. Hello, darling.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm really well. How are you?
Okay, what are you up to?
I watched the stream, wanted a bath, so we're doing that, running that, and I'm doing the dishes.
That's nice and matriarchal.
Yeah.
That is wonderfully matriarchal of you. You're giving our son a bath and you're doing the dishes. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Anyway, how was what you saw? You saw some stream. How was it?
I love it. I'm so happy.
Why?
I just love being back.
Back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
All right. How would you feel about doing more streams?
More streams?
Yeah. Averaging Autism just said 25 days of Christmas stream. Hopefully.
That's a good stream concept.
Just stream every day over Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Someone says they can't hear you. I can hear you. I think that's nonsense. Can you hear Mamadan? Chat.
I can't see the chat anymore because I'm on a phone call with you.
I can see them. Only
so
one person said.
I can't see if anyone's saying anything about the fact they can't hear me.
Only one person said they couldn't hear you. I think everyone else can hear you. They're dropping emojis for you.
Yay!
Yay. See? That's nice, isn't it? WMIV says, we're so back. We're so back! So, what?
It never ceases to amaze me how it could be that one can join with people over the internet and feel like you're with each other. Isn't it wild?
It is wild. It is a miracle. It is one of
It
those
is.
peak of people are like, ah, it's shit to be alive now. It was much better when the Tartarians were running everything, or whatever it is people think these days. But like, they couldn't do this.
No.
Those Tartarians.
We gotta take the wins.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be thankful for the wins. I had a big win today.
Yeah.
I had a great
What
win
was that?
today. I'm going to tell the people about my win. I told you about it already. About my win with
Oh,
Adobe.
that was a good win.
That was a good win. You got to pay attention to the wins. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you won't get no more. God will say, "Well, I ain't wasting no more wins on this swine." You know what I mean? And there'll be no more wins. All right. Anyway, so okay. What do you reckon? So you like being streaming? You think it's nice? So
I love it.
So shall we stream every day?
Shall we stream every day, Kira?
Shall we stream every day?
I'm down.
All right.
Herc's down.
Is Herc down?
Is down. Yeah, Herc's down.
All right. Cool. I guess we're doing it. I guess we're doing it, gang.
Woo!
I guess we're doing it, gang. We are so back. Yo, we are so back. All right, baby. I'll see you in a little bit. It's on like King Kong. Mwah. Love you. Say goodbye to the people.
I will. Goodbye, everyone. Well, I'll see you in the chat.
All right, baby. Yo! Great news, everybody. Shit. I mean, what's nicer
Akira.
than hanging out with one's homies, playing great records, engaging in bounce.
Spread joy. You have to have it. To impart delight, you have to be more or less delightful. And to be delightful is not some factor of trying to make yourself look delightful. It is to do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you.
Yeah.
Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. It is to do things that are delightful to you.
Whoa, whoa.
Do things that are delightful to you.
Whoa, whoa.
Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby
Delightful to others.
That's to say, people who are interesting are people who are interested. Any person, for example, who is constantly thinking about all sorts of other things and other people and so on, because they're fascinating, becomes a fascinating person. But a person who doesn't think about anybody else and who's got very little going on inside their skull is boring. So in other words, your engagement with the external world, the more you are involved, the more your personality is enriched. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. But if you try to enrich your personality by taking a course in how to win friends and influence people, or how to be a real person,
What up,
you'll
dog?
become just a washout.
What's up, Lefty Lucid? Appreciate the support. God bless.
Nutrition by biting his nail,
Good luck. Yeah.
you know, and have an arm gone and so on. You're entirely nourishing yourself with yourself.
I don't know if I fully thought this through.
On a vast scale, the universe does that. It eats itself up. That's why the symbol of the snake swallowing its tail is a very fundamental, archaic symbol of life. But the way it's done is that the snake has in some part of the ring a place where it doesn't know that what comes to it in the form of food is actually what left it in the form of excrement. That thing is... Don't mention it.
Don't mention.
After all, as the Lord said at the beginning of the universe, you must draw the line somewhere. Do things that are delightful to you.
things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others.
Delightful, baby. Members Times in the house. Absolutely love the return. Just updated my record table setup and got all the meaning waves going. Come on. Come on. Everything's coming together, baby. We just had word from our our vinyl manufacturers in Poland that the Marcus Aurelius vinyl is finally finished. There was an insane delay with that, but it's finished now. The good thing about that was we were like, you know what, sod then, we've got to go find a vinyl manufacturer in the USA. And we found one. And they press vinyl like way faster. I believe it is a 12-week turnaround we've confirmed with them. The Jocko Records. So that's all coming together. Flag Hat Films just gave five memberships. Oh, isn't that nice? That is so nice. That ain't nice. I don't know what is. Yeah. Look at those lovely memberships being given out. So today, it was great. This was a great sort of example of turning a situation into a good situation. I had an email from Adobe, right? And Adobe, they make software. You might have heard of them. They make Photoshop and things like that. I use a lot of their software. I use Premiere Pro for editing my videos. I use Photoshop for editing images. I use After Effects for some special effects stuff a little bit. I use InDesign. I use a bunch of their shit for laying out t-shirts, all sorts of stuff, right? You know, so I use a bunch of their stuff. And I pay for two... because it's a cloud service these days, you know. So I pay for two of them. So I've got one in the house for me and the family to use. And then I've got one on a remote computer that me and Jason Eva use working on stuff on the remote computer, right? I think that's fair enough. And that's like... ooh. That's weird. Interesting. Huh. Okay, that's good to know. Did you see that? We had a camera go. Wow. It's the first time that's happened. I've been testing this out all week. Camera didn't go once. Anyway, that's fine. This one's working. Anyway, I had an email off him, right? So I'm spending like $120 a month on Adobe. But I use it a lot, right? So I make money with it. I design t-shirts and things with it. So it's fair, it's a tool. Anyway, they sent me an email. Unusual account activity, said the email. It says, hi, Akira the Don. More than one device is using your Adobe app at the same time. Apps. An individual plan allows apps to be used on only one device at a time. I got this threatening ass email telling me to sort my shit out, otherwise I would get like yeeted or something. So I went on chat with him and I said, oi! What is this shit? I did and said, I've had this email. Could you clarify this? And they said, yeah, you're not supposed to be doing all that. They said, yes, you're not allowed to have two people using the same account thing at once. So I was like, so what? You're saying if I want to be using Photoshop down here and my wife is upstairs using a Photoshop upstairs, that's illegal? Are you telling me in order for me and my wife to both use these things, I've got to buy another subscription and thus be paying $180 a month? Is this what you're saying to me? Are you mad blood? I didn't say are you mad blood. I said the other bit. And then they went away a bit, and then they said, sorry, I want to help you or something, so we'll change your account or something. It was a bit weird the way they phrased it. So I said, all right, just to be clear, you are saying that I do not have to, I'm not going to have to worry about getting threatening letters off you again. And they said, that's correct. You're not going to have to worry about getting threatening letters off of us again. And I said, okay, that's nice. I'm just on your website right now, and I notice you have a Black Friday sale going on, and your Black Friday sale says 50% off to people using Adobe Creative Cloud for the first year. If I wish to take advantage of that offer, would I need to cancel my account and create another one under a different email, or could you just apply it to my account? And they went away, and they said, yeah, we'll put it on your account. And I said, will you put it on my other account also, please? I just said, could you do that also, please? And they said, yes, we will do that. And they did that. So therefore, they said what happened was, which basically saved me $720. $720 I saved today for the family. Right? How about that? And it's funny, right? Because they sent that email out, and obviously they send those emails out to like scare rubes into buying additional subscriptions, right? The sort of people who are like, oh shit, I'd better do what I'm told, doobie, and have got enough money, I guess, to not care. Or people who don't have enough money but they're scared. I don't know. So they send these emails to shake people down, but they sent one to me to shake me down, and it ended up costing them $720. Boom! Boom! How about that? So I would suggest you all do the same. If any of you've got an Adobe, for example, if any of you've got an Adobe Creative Cloud thing, hit them up right now and demand you get your 50% Black Friday deal for the next year. Bungy Animator says, Akira, the effects board is pretty quiet. Not sure if the levels are wrong. Yeah, I'm working out the levels. That sounds louder to me, but not in the context of my voice. I got to do some tests and stuff. But I thought it was important to just start streaming. I would have been trying to get this stuff together for weeks. But I thought, no, let's get out there and talk to the people, you know? So this is what we did. We went out there and we spoke to the people. Hi, how you all feeling? How are you feeling? You know. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah. Anyway, if that ain't nice, I don't know what is. Someone was asking about trousers. There's a sizing chart on the website, the top right. I believe it is. Let me see if I can find it. I think I'm wearing mediums. I've got some joggers on. I only wear MEANINGWAVE, right? Look. See, I got the matching. You can see. I got the matching VHS combo on today. I think I got the mediums on the trousers. I only wear MEANINGWAVE. Like, why wear anything else? But if you go to the website and you go to resources there, it's got sizing charts. And sizing charts. T-shirt sizing chart, vest. Has it got trousers? Various T-shirts. Dog. Oh, wait. Oh, it's got leggings. Oh, okay. It doesn't have trousers ones. All right. Do us a favor. Chuck us an email. Inquiries@meaningwave.com. I'll try and if Jason or Charlotte is listening to this, We need to put a sizing thing for the joggers, but like they're pretty, you know, it's like adaptable. I wear the mediums, you know. Anyway, yeah. So here we are. If this isn't nice, I don't know what it is.
If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. Music, please. Please.
Akira.
Nice. Now, every lecture I've ever given has included my tribute to my Uncle Alex, my brother's kid brother, who was a graduate of Harvard and a wise man, a distant insurance salesman in Indianapolis. He was childless. But what Uncle Alex found objectionable about so many human beings is that they so seldom noticed it when they were happy. And so we would be sitting under an apple tree, for instance, on a July afternoon, drinking lemonade and, you know, talking about this and that, practically buzzing like honeybees. And Uncle Alex...
Oh, my bad. I had the EQ funky on that.
Wait a minute.
Stop!
Stop.
If this isn't nice,
I don't know what is. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is.
Hey!
I don't know what is.
I don't know what is. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is.
And so he would do that again and again, and it was very good advice, and I've taken it up. And I hope that you will take up this habit too, of noticing when things are really awfully nice, and say, if this isn't nice, I don't know what it is. And say, if this isn't nice, I don't know what it is.
If this, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. 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 If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Yeah. It's crazy. We made this song on stream. Did you all know that? Is anyone who's here tonight? Is there anyone who's here tonight who was at the stream where we made this song on stream? It was in an Airbnb in Costa Rica that I was in for a couple weeks. Do you remember I got stuck in Costa Rica for like a month or something? Fool Killer was there. Fool Killer was there. We made this song on a stream. I've only ever done that twice. I think it's twice. There was an Alan Watts one we made on stream and this one. Hello, Edward Proudluck says, I just want to thank you. I found you a few years ago and you pulled me out of the darkest place I'd ever been in my life. So thank you, man. I owe you so much. Wow. If that isn't nice, I don't know what is. Right? What a wonderful thing. What an absolute honor and joy to be of use in the existence of Edward Proudluck. Thank you for being here, you bad motherfucker. Calais says, I was there for the Alan Watts Dre magic, but missed this. No, the Alan Watts one was playful. Like we like worked out a bootleg on stream, but actually producing a record, like writing a song type thing from scratch. Playful with Alan Watts was done on a stream. And so was this. If this isn't nice.
Atrocity is recognized as such by victim and perpetrator alike, by all who learn about it at whatever remove. Atrocity has no excuses, no mitigating argument. Atrocity never balances or rectifies the past. Atrocity merely arms the future for more atrocity. It is self-perpetuating upon itself, a barbarous form of incest. Whoever commits atrocity also commits those future atrocities thus bred. There is no escape. We pay for the violence of our ancestors.
Hey.
There is no escape. We pay for the violence of our ancestors. There is no escape. We pay for the violence of our ancestors.
There is no escape.
We pay for the violence of our ancestors. There is no escape. We pay for the violence of our ancestors. It was a pattern sisterhood had long recognized, the inevitable failure of slavery and peonage. You created a reservoir of hate, a reservoir of hate. You created a reservoir of hate, a reservoir of hate, a reservoir of hate. You created a reservoir of hate. Implacable enemies. If you had no hope of exterminating all of these enemies,
You Dana.
try. Temper your efforts by the sure awareness that oppression will make your enemies strong. The oppressed will have their day, and heaven help the oppressor when that day comes. It was a pattern the sisterhood had long recognized, the inevitable failure of slavery and peonage. You created a reservoir of hate, a reservoir of hate.
You created a reservoir of hate. A reservoir of hate. A reservoir of hate. You created
a reservoir of hate. It was a two-edged blade. The oppressed always learned from and copied the oppressor. When the tables were turned, the stage was set for another round of revenge and violence. Roles reversed and reversed and reversed. Ad nauseum. Nose on that. Nose on that. It was a pattern the sisterhood had long recognized, the inevitable failure of slavery and peonage.
Hey!
You created a
reservoir of hate. A reservoir of hate. You created a reservoir of hate. A reservoir of hate. A reservoir of hate.
You created a reservoir of hate.
Wave Riders!
Wave Riders! Make some noise in the chat. We back, baby, we back. We are so back! Yeah!
We tend to become like the worst in those we oppose. In those we oppose. In those we oppose. We tend to become like the worst in those we oppose.
In those we oppose.
In those we oppose. The ferocity we show our foes must be tempered by the lesson we hope to teach. Revenge is for children and the emotionally retarded.
Down below there, we have the as Jung calls it. It's like the blind spot for ego. That about yourself, of which your ego is completely unconscious, of which it has no knowledge whatsoever. This shadow, in Jung's terminology, corresponds almost precisely to the Freudian unconscious. The Freudian unconscious is constituted of repressed experiences, repressed shocks. And it is these shocks that have set up the slant, the posture, the structuring attitude of the individual to life. It's these that constitute the personal unconscious. The shocks that will have upset and transformed the life experience of one person will not be precisely the same as those that will have done so for another. And so the shadow is the order of what Jung calls the personal unconscious. On the other hand, the self is a function of the biology of the body. We have two things here. We have a basic human biology, and we have then a system of individual experiences, both in the unconscious realm. It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come, that dreams come. It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come, that dreams come. And dreams, of course, will be primarily personally oriented. They will have come from the shadow system mostly, but the shadow system rests on the deeper ground. When we come to myths, the imagery is out of the general system. And Jung speaks of two orders of dream. There'll be one order of symbols that you can interpret by personal association, the free association technique that Freud used. But there will be then other images in your dreams at certain critical moments in your life that you cannot interpret through personal associations. They will be strictly mythological in their character. On the other hand, you can have dreams that have to do with personal experiences that are quite peculiar to yourself. And these Jung calls the small or little dreams, and the others the big dreams. Often big dreams occur in technicolor. It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come, that dreams come. It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come, that dreams come. It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come, that dreams come. It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come, that dreams come.
Make some noise for Joseph Campbell. Classic. The great Lost Meaningwave album, one of the greatest albums of all time. Unavailable on DSPs. What up, Rodney Hampton, tuned in just in time for Campbell.
It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come, that dreams come. It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come, that dreams come. It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come, that dreams come. It's out of those centers that dreams come, that dreams come. That dreams come.
Akira. He's got clout.
Whoa!
Yeah, my opinion is if somebody wants to stay home, they should stay home. If somebody doesn't want to stay home, they should not be compelled to stay home.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. If somebody doesn't like that, well, that's my opinion.
That's it.
This notion, though, that you can just sort of send checks out to everybody and things will be fine is not true. Obviously. Some people have this absurd, view that the economy is like some magic horn of plenty.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes stuff. stuff, whatever. It just there's a magic word of plenty. The goods and services come from this magic word of plenty. And then if somebody has more stuff than somebody else, it's because they took more from this magic word of plenty. Now let me just break it to you, the fools out there. If you don't make stuff,
such a text.
There's no stuff.
Nah.
If you don't make stuff,
Stop. There's no stuff if you don't make stuff. There is no stuff if you don't make stuff. There's no stuff
if you don't make stuff.
There is no stuff.
Yeah. So, if you don't make the food, you don't process the food, you don't transport the food, medical treatment, get your teeth fixed, there's no stuff. I would become detached from reality. You can't just legislate money and solve these things. If you don't make stuff,
there is no stuff.
If you don't make stuff, there's no stuff. If you don't make stuff, there's no stuff. If you don't make stuff, there's no stuff. If you don't make stuff, there is no stuff.
Wow.
Obviously.
Run out
the stores. Run out of the, the machine just grinds to a halt.
There's no stuff
if you don't make stuff.
There is no stuff
if you don't make stuff.
There's no stuff if you don't make stuff. There is no stuff. There's no stuff. There is no stuff. There's no stuff if you don't make stuff. Wow, 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 wow. Come the fuck on. MEANINGWAVE! Make some noise.
I was fat. That's what I talk about.
Go ahead,
man. Say something, motherfucker. I was fat too.
What?
And it was hard as fuck every fucking day to get up. I know what it feels like. What? When you roll your fat ass out of bed and all you want is some fucking damn
cinnamon buns and shit.
And fucking chuck and milkshake.
Chuck and milkshake.
I know what it is.
I know what it is.
I know exactly what it is.
Exactly what it is.
I can't want it more than you.
Nah!
And so many people just want it the easy way. I'm sorry, man. It's not. So what they start to do is they build this narrative. It's okay. When the narrative should be, you need to fucking work harder. You need to fucking discipline your mind better. We need to help people more than just saying it's okay. It's okay that you're not fucking willing to fucking help yourself out.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's not acceptable.
You know, it's your life. If that's acceptable,
right? That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. You know it's your life. That's unacceptable. I'm just saying it's okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's unacceptable.
And there's a lot of people in this world, me included, that if I accepted that, I wouldn't be anywhere.
Yo, shoot.
There's a lot of people just fucking, they start creating a narrative about themselves that make it okay. The ultimate get out of jail free card. And now the world is set up. So many get out of jail free cards. Everything is okay. And you can't say a motherfucking thing about it. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. You know it's your life. If that's acceptable, that's unacceptable.
That's unacceptable. You know it's your life. That's unacceptable. I'm just saying it's okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Even though it's your life. That's unacceptable. It's okay. That's That's not okay. That's not okay. That's unacceptable. Yeah. Over the rainbow. Over the rainbow. Unacceptable! You know what I mean? This is one of many absolute classic masterpieces created in the past couple of years in a state of Airbnbs and cafes and things of that nature. Whoa! What up, Lefty Lucid? Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Shecky says keyboard is so badass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you very much. I played that on the little Akai portable keyboard that fits in a rucksack. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. We in the house, baby. It's been confirmed. We're gonna be doing this every day. I don't know exactly what shape that's gonna take, but we just committed to it. We decided we're gonna do it. I'm very excited about that. Why can I hear myself back? Why can I? Oh, yeah, whatever. That's another thing. There's lots of things to sort out. How's the audio been for you guys tonight? By the way, like how's the audio? This is the first stream in the new studio. First stream in a long time. I'd be surprised if it was perfect, but I've at least enjoyed it. Carl Hostoger says the past 3 years of my life have been incredibly rough and lonely. So thankful I found you. Your mixtapes have been keeping me moving forward on the daily. Good Lord. Well, I'm very glad you're here, Carl, and I think I speak for all of us here in the Meaningwave Autonomous Zone. Say we are glad you're here. Bienvenidos, welcome. And only way is up for you and me now, in the words of Yaz, who is actually covering a song, and it's a wonderful song, and I think of it all the time. Sojitage says one of the microphones sounds hollow sometimes, but there's only one mic. So you're saying this mic sometimes sounds hollow. It might be if I put an effect on. There's an effect. I've been cycling through some effects. It might be that. It might have been that. It might have been when I put on a hollow effect. I hope it's not, because this is a cheap microphone. Anyway, I've lost what I'm doing now. Oh no, I'm now lost in all my presets. Here we go. This is the one I wanted. So it might have been this one, or it might have been...
Not this one. That's the Barry White one, and that's a classic. Everyone loves the Barry White effect.
No, it was probably this one. How about this one? Was it this one? Was it this one that sounded weird? This one sometimes doesn't even pick up. Hello! Yeah, I just can't use that one. That one doesn't work. Anyway, we'll work it out, baby. Carlita says, "Keep it moving, Carl." Exactly. We've got love for Carl in the chat. Love for Carl in the chat. That's what I'm saying. Fool Killer says it wouldn't be the meaning stream without the occasional technical difficulties. No, it wouldn't. No, it would not. Anyway. Yo! Anyway, that was Return, baby. That was the Return. I'm gonna play one more song, And then I'm gonna go have a family meeting with the family. And I can tell you this, we're gonna be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so we're going to do a thankful stream. I think that makes sense. I think it makes sense to do a lovely stream in which we are, we are grateful. We can talk about things that we're grateful for. We can play lovely songs of gratitude. I think it'll be a fine time. A fine time. And then on Friday, Lo-Fi Christmas 6 is coming out. So obviously we'll have a lovely premiere for that. And then I guess we'll have a lovely after party. And we'll all hang out and we can listen to Christmas music. And, we can all put up our trees and things of that nature. You know what I mean? And get it cracking in a Christmas fashion.
Jocko, I am a chronic excuse maker.
I'm going to dedicate this to everybody
And get things done.
who's been putting things off. The time for putting things off is over, brothers and sisters. It's go time.
This is actually pretty simple.
We are here.
Today you have to realize, you have to know. You have to.
Somebody asked me and they said, Akira the Dog, how are you so optimistic all the time? I said, well, I'm here. I could have died so many times. You do not understand the ridiculous life that I have lived. I should be dead a million times over. And then I extrapolate that to us as a species. We are still here as a species. Like, millions of years of stuff has gone on. Many, many, many thousands of recorded years of us, and here we are. Despite all the things, all the doomsaying they've been saying, as long as there have been people to say, they have said doom. Jesus has been coming back since he left. He was supposed to be coming back next week with some fucking 5-headed monsters and shit. We are here. How could you not be optimistic? We are the species that got through everything we got through, and you are the bad motherfucker who got through everything you got through. If you are not optimistic about your future, given that truth, I don't know what to say to you. We in the house. Oh, your excuses are lies. Oh. Your excuses are lies.
Think about the lies you use to rationalize taking the easy road. Taking the easy road and leaving discipline behind. Your excuses are lies. You don't have time. That's a lie. You don't have support. That's a lie. You don't have the equipment or the gear. Lies. You don't know the best way. Who cares? That's a lie. Or you're too old, or you're too young. Of course, you're too old or too young. Lies. And there's, you're too busy. Sure you are. That's a lie.
Your excuses are lies. Oh, your excuses are lies.
Think about the lies you used to rationalize. Taking the easy road. Taking the easy road and leaving discipline behind.
Your excuses are lies. Whoa!
And you're too tired, or you're too sore, or you're just plain not feeling it. Lies, lies, lies. And the list goes on and on and on. And it doesn't stop if you don't make it stop. So recognize. Recognize the excuses are not valid. They aren't.
No.
They're trumped up.
What?
They're conjured up. They're fabricated. They're lies.
1, 2, 3, go! Oh! Your excuses are lies. Oh! Your excuses are lies. Think about the lies you used to rationalize.
Taking the easy road.
Taking the excuses are lies. Whoa!
And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. The truth. The truth will set you free. The truth will stand, and the truth will deliver you from procrastination and laziness and the downward spiral that comes with a lack of discipline. So, don't believe the lies, believe the truth. But the truth is, you have time. You have the skill. You have the knowledge and the support and the willpower and the discipline to get it done. So, cast out the lies, burn them down, and listen to the truth. Then live the truth and go out and get it done.
There you go, baby. We back in the house. We are back. That day came. I think there was a lot of people expecting that day to come today. Sometimes life will just straight up just whoop you in the face with a new paradigm. And the new paradigm is MAZ is back, baby! Meaningstream's back, baby! Calais says, thank you, Mama Don. Ain't that nice? Make some noise for yourselves, you bad motherfuckers. It's beautiful to be here with you. It's a beautiful day to be alive. It's a beautiful day to be alive here at the Peak of Recorded Us. Yeah! Members Time says, absolutely one of my favorites. Been lurking in the merch shop and coming back for this banger. Righteousness! Nicholas Young says, I quoted you yesterday. I woke up early, I went to the diving range, and I saw the sun shining on a beautiful mountain and all of the trees and the birds. It's a beautiful day to be alive. This isn't nice, I don't know what is. Edward Proudluck, someone should be paying this man just to uplift the human race. Only you can save mankind. With that being said, Meaningstream is sponsored by MeaningWave.com. Head on over to MeaningWave.com and take advantage of our biggest sale ever. 25% off every single thing, including things that have never been discounted ever and may never be again. 25% of everything, including all shirts, CDs, tapes, records, apparel, hats, all that. And up to a further 50%, that means up to 75% off digital bundles. Download the music you love, secure the history, the future of what you love. Head on over to MeaningWave.com today and get 25% off and more with code BF23. One more song, shit, why not? It's another one of those. This was recorded in an Airbnb studio. Without dismay, you are smitten. You think there's no chance for you, son. Why the best books have not yet been written. The best race, it hasn't been run. The best score, it hasn't been made yet. The best song, it hasn't been sung. The best tune, it hasn't been played yet. Cheer up, for the world is young. Come on! No chance when the world is just eager for things that you ought to create. Its store of true wealth is still meager. Its needs are incessant and great. It yearns for more power and beauty. More laughter, more love, more romance. More loyalty, labor and duty. No chance, where's nothing but chance. For the best verse, it hasn't been rained yet. The best house, it hasn't been planned. The highest peak hasn't been claimed yet. The mightiest rivers aren't spanned. Don't worry and fret, faint-hearted. The chance
chances they have just begun. For the best jokes they haven't been started, and the best work it hasn't been done.
Burton Brelly. Burton! Ooh. Whoa, whoa!
With doubt and dismay you are smitten. You think there's no chance for you, son. Why the best books have not yet been written. The best race it hasn't been run. The best score it hasn't been made yet. The best song it hasn't been sung. The best tune it hasn't been made yet. Cheer up, for the world is young.
Whoa.
The best verse it hasn't been lined yet. The best house it hasn't been planned. The highest peak hasn't been climbed yet. The mightiest rivers aren't spanned. Don't worry and fret, faint-hearted. The chances they have just begun. For the best race they haven't been started, and the best work it hasn't been done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't worry and fret, faint-hearted. We'll be back tomorrow. Yo, make some noise for yourself. God bless.